So today I am harvesting my echinacea plants, also known as acorn flower. Got a whole bunch of them. I've already pulled some, but we are going to make a tincture, and then I'm going to freeze dry some of the leaves and heads for tea. So I've collected a good amount here. I'm going to rinse them, and then we are going to put them into a jar. Now typically with any tincture you want at least 100 proof vodka, or you can use Everclear if you choose, but most people go with 100 proof vodka, but you can use whatever alcohol you want as long as it's 100 proof for your tinctures. So we're going to get these rinsed and then we'll get them in the jar. When it comes to your flower, you want to get as much of that stem off as you possibly can. And then you've got your leaves. Now they say that the roots of this plant are the most potent and most concentrated. So some people will harvest the root, but you do want to wait until the plant's at least 3 years old to do that. Now mine are older, so this year I may go through and harvest some of those roots and then propagate some of the other ones. That way I can keep my plants going. But there's so many flowers coming off of those plants that they do regenerate themselves with the seeds that they do drop. So we're going to get these weighed up. You want 1 part of your echinacea to 2 parts of the liquid that you're using for your tincture. So we're going to get that measured up and put into our jar. So I measured out 1 ounce that I'm going to add to a partial tincture that I started, but I needed to add a little more. So I'm going to go with 1 ounce of what's in the bowl into there, and then I'm going to add 2 ounces of the 100 proof vodka. So you kind of cram it in, you know, so it all fits down in. You can use the same bowl since we're at 0 to add my liquid into the bowl. So we will measure until it hits 2. Alright, perfect. So we are going to take that, add that in to our tincture, and then I'm going to take and squish to make sure it's fully covered. That's why I kind of added more, because it might, with the flowers that I added in, they weren't quite covered. And then we'll take our lid and get that covered. And then you have your tincture. You know, stir it around. You'll definitely want to push it down at points, because once your leaves are completely translucent, petals are faded, you will definitely drain all this liquid off, and that's going to be what you're going to want to store, is just the liquid. So this is going to sit in a nice dark cool place until it is ready to be put into separate containers, and I will do part 2 once we do that.